Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos like the one you're about to see here. Tuning in. I'm sorry, I know my voice is crazy, so I hope it's not too irritating. I am sick. I was saying that yesterday in my video, and today it's just a little bit worse, but everything's fine. I wanted to do the $2 savings challenge update, and I thought today would be a good day to do that. I was contemplating doing sinking funds, but that just requires a little bit more energy than I have at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and just update my $2 bills. And what I've done, I don't know what I've done. I lost my schematic. I had this really nice little printout that I created, and I was coloring off boxes as I went, as I saved each $2 bill. And I checked my last video, and as of my last video, I should have had $124. So if you go back through my videos and you see my last update, it's a couple months ago, but that was where things left off. So I should have $124 in here. And then here are all the $2 bills I've been collecting since my last video. So I've really been still working pretty diligently on this. And I said in my last video that our banker lady, and I did some marker testing, one of the bank tellers, not our banker lady, that was a weird way to put it, but one of the nice tellers at our bank knows that I always come through and I'm asking for them, and she was so kind to think ahead and put some aside for me. So I was able to get, I think she put aside $32 more. So I thought we would start out at my budgeting notebook, and the reason why I have this out is because I need to write it down on my monthly schematic. I think I mentioned to you guys in my past couple of videos that I wanted to write down my budget progress on a monthly layout as well, so I would have a snapshot of everything going on and where I'm at during the month. So I'm going to do that, but I also need to come up with a new grid or something like that, so I can keep track of this challenge. So I have this little box I got on Amazon, and I also have a whole pack of these nice cash sleeve envelopes, and these are really inexpensive. So I don't know if I have these linked below, but if not, you can just look up like clear cash envelopes or clear cash sleeves. And I think this was a pack of 100. They were very inexpensive, but they're nice because they can be disposable. Like, you can use them until you can't use them any longer. So if you don't use, something like these binder envelopes, or if you don't use laminated cash envelopes, you can still use something like this. Just put a Post-it inside and keep track of where you're at. So I have some of these in their own envelope. This was my husband's grandpa's $2 bill, so that's not part of my challenge, but I am just keeping it in there. And then these I had put in their own envelope because they were the unusual older ones. So if you don't know much about $2 bills, like me in the beginning, I learned through this process that if it has a red serial number, that makes it more unique, and if it has a star in front of the serial number, that makes it even more so. And the star it's interesting because the star serial numbers indicate where the printer kind of messed up or the printer got jammed at some point. So they have to keep the place because they have to account for every single bill that's printed. And so they print out this star sheet with its own unique number so they can slide it in wherever the mistake happened. So that's just a little bit of background. There's tons of background on $2 bills. But anyways, I have $6 here. I'm just trying to keep those a little bit more protected because I think this is 1963, 1950, and two that are 1953. So these are really old, but that's $6. So let's make sure we have 124 to begin with. So that was 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. I'm at $50. I'll try to remember that, but I just want to mention, when I watch some of your videos and you're doing your own budgeting and cash stuffing, I'm astounded at how fast you guys can cash bill, or how fast you can count bills. I mean, you guys are like going crazy like this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why can't I do that? I'm so slow and ridiculous when I'm counting money, and it's because, like, I don't know if I can't get a grip or what my problem is, but I'm so envious of you guys that count money so much faster. All right, so we were at 50. 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24. Ooh, I had to pause to cough. Nobody wants to hear that. All right. So I was at $124. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to use this little Post-it. In fact, I can do better than that. All right. I'll save that for other notes. So 124. And then we're going to add. And we have all this to count. So I have quite a bit. I bet you I have the same amount, if not more. So let's go ahead and count these first. They are so crisp. Oh my gosh, I love it. They are series 2017. And I said this in a previous video. I think that's like the newest series of $2 bill. I've never seen one that's newer than 2017. And these are like brand new. All right. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, oh my gosh, they want to stick, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. So we got 40 there. And we should have 50 because this has a belly band on it. Or maybe it's not. We'll see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. Yep, $50. All right. Another 50, and the bank teller wrote 32 here, so let's just make sure. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, and 32. All right, so 32. Should I be able to do this simple math in my head? I should be able to, but no. I feel so foggy on top of not feeling that well. My brain feels foggy. So even on my best day, I don't even know what I was going to say. My best day, what? This is so silly. All right, so on my best day, I could have probably done that. Today, no, not so much. So I'm up to $246 on this challenge. I mean, I feel pretty good about that. So minus 124, I added $122 today. So like I said, even though I hadn't been keeping up with my videos during the past month, I'm still keeping up with my budget. And part of that is, you know, the best part of that is doing the videos, because that keeps me on task and it keeps me disciplined and all that. But even when I'm not making videos, which is disappointing, to me, I'm still at least making sure that I'm still working my budget. All right, so $2 bill savings challenge. I had 124, added 122, and we're up to 246. And so I wrote that on today's date, and I'll show you what I mean by tracking everything on a monthly view. So here you see, this is my Big Happy Planner. And on Friday, I wrote down all of my variables because we did some cash stuffing. So I did my cash envelopes with you guys. And then I also went over my taxes, and I had to make a payment. And I ended up making a credit card payment rather than, or a debit card payment rather than writing a check or going to the bank to get a check. And it ended up being a fee. It was like, if you used a credit card, I think it was 1 point something percent, 1.5% that they would charge you as a fee. But if you use a debit card, it was a flat like $2.66. So I went ahead and paid the taxes with my debit card, and I got a fee charged of like $2.66, but it's done. And then today I have the $2 bill savings challenge noted here, and I'm going to keep going with my monthly spread and add all the videos that I do, or the budget focus rather, and just give a little bit of detail about it for every time I do a video this month. So that is my plan. So we're all caught up, $246 in $2 bills. And I got to thinking the other day, I was, you know, very excited, of course, when I get additional $2 bills to add to my collection. But I was thinking, am I going to save these forever? And at some point, if I go to a bank to actually, I don't know, I don't want, how would you put it, cash them in, or put them in the bank account? Are they going to think that's weird that I have so many $2 bills? I was thinking about that, and I'm like, I don't know if there's a lot of people that collect these, or if they do collect them, if they're planning on collecting them for life. I'm not sure. I think that I'll keep the unique ones for sure, but I don't think that I'll end up keeping all of these for life. But I do want to see, you know, where I can get with it over the course of this year, because I've been doing this for a while, and this definitely gave me some more momentum by adding such a good chunk to the challenge. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this long term, but definitely I will be hand-picking, cherry-picking, whatever you want to call it, some special ones out of here, especially the ones with the red serial numbers or the star, or the super old ones, and maybe keep a couple new ones. I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing well. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love if you stuck around and did so. I have lots more videos to come. And as always, I hope I see you on my next video. Take care.